What's up, Roxstars? It's Rox, and I'm coming to you today with a review for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Season 3, Episode 11. So just one more to the finale, you guys. Next week is it. What comes on after this? Is it going to be Love and Hip Hop New York? I haven't really seen any clips for it, no trailers or nothing. Anyway, you guys, let's get to it, shall we? So you guys, Tierra, she gets a story at the end of the season. Mona, you ain't shit. I think Tierra's days are numbered, you guys, because this little Uber thing is like, so who cares? But wait a minute, that ain't the gag, y'all. The gag is that Hazel Lee is back. Hazel Lee was like, yeah, that's right, I'm back, bitches. I was like, why? Why is Hazel Lee back, you guys? I'm not giving too much energy to Hazel today. Anyway, the stale, cold-ass green tea that really just tastes like hot water is that Hazel Lee is back to give Masika the fucking blues. She's got the problem still with Masika again. Why? Because of Young Berg. Like, you don't want Young Berg. She don't want Young Berg. Like, why are we even still going over this? Is so stupid. Full of fucking niggatry at its finest. Anyway, Hazel Lee says that Fetty Wap was on a song with her. Masika had a problem with that being her baby daddy. You know, Hazel Lee was like, maybe that ain't your baby daddy. You know, shit got real, you know, Twitter fingers on Twitter and Instagram. Them two are good at it. I'm so sick of the two of them fighting on Instagram and Twitter. That's all they want is attention. And we just give it to them. But it's like enough. Like, you 32, 33. I think Masika's somewhere, y'all over 30. This is ridiculous. I don't understand this whole Fetty Wap not being on Hazel Lee's song. I mean, is a nigga on there or not? My question is it really Fetty Wap who maybe had some bars floating around? Maybe this was some shit that he did a long time ago that, you know, the label pushed through or released, and Hazel Lee was able to put it on her song and he didn't approve it or something like that. Like, y'all, I don't know how this shit works. Anybody in the music industry out there, you know, you kind of hear about shit like this happening sometimes. I mean, could that be what the case is? Because how is it that Hazel Lee is saying that he on the song and you know, child. Anyway, as far as the baby being Masika's, I'm sure with Fetty Wap being a professional baby daddy that the nigga got the baby tested. And plus that baby looks just like one of his other babies. Nikki, she meets up with Tierra. Her and, you know, the required gay friend on Love and Hip Hop. They talking about T's drinking problems. I'm just concerned about her because I've been a little bit worried about her. I've been there firsthand and I've seen how she got kicked out of restaurants because of her temper. Nikki's like, you know, shit happens sometimes, but when that happens consistently, then there's something else going on there. Maybe T got a chemical imbalance, okay? She said that her brother did. He drank and then he got crazy, and maybe that's the same problem that Tierra has. I already been through one traumatic situation in my life. I don't want to see the same thing happen to her. Gay friend says, you know what, she needs more support. She don't have family support. She ain't got no friends. It's just me. Okay, so I would appreciate it if you could help her out a little bit too. Take some of the weight off of me. Literally. I'm sorry, y'all. She be jammed up, y'all. She just be grabbed up all in her clothes. I said, girl, just two sizes, and it'll be corrected. Long story short, T walks up and she tells him, y'all, it was a misunderstanding with my lawyer, and evidently I was supposed to be somewhere and I didn't get there, so now there's a bench warrant out. So I got to turn myself in tomorrow. But gay friend, I want you to come with the bail money and get me out that bitch as soon as they tell me that I got to go in. Because her whole thing is that she got to get her career back on track. And baby, I'm just gonna break it to you real nice like T, baby. Ain't nobody checking for you no more. It's a wrap on that. We almost thought maybe we could have a little bit when the song came out that Young Berg did with her, because that song was actually good. But baby, you missed that train, honey. This career is off the track already, okay? It ain't getting back on. That was the most interest that she was gonna get, sadly so, because Tierra was talented, she could sing and all that. It's done. It's done. So whatever, she get locked up, you know, her gay friend is there, he put the bail down for her, you know, and Nikki is there to support her, and she's happy about that, okay? She say that, you know, she was in the jail for 6 hours, it felt like a lifetime, okay? She was in there with murderers and rapists, and, you know, jail just ain't for her. So from now on, she gonna get right. She ain't got too much more time for all the bullshit, you guys. And like I say, she gonna get this career back on track. Baby, you need to go on and put your application in for the city of Los Angeles. They always hiring. Now, Minnie T tells Brandy that he told Fizz about the tape and Brandy's upset. He says, oh, well, I've been around Fizz and Monique's baby. You know, I don't want to be the one, you know, for them, you know, the boy to be like, that was Uncle Minnie Teeth right there. He the one that put my mom's ass out for the whole world to see. Brandy was like, but she need to learn a lesson. And, you know, look, I'm over it, you guys. I'm done. I was glad that Minnie Teeth was just like, look, you got to try to figure out what kind of person you gonna be. What would Beyonce do? I was like, what? I mean, they just be throwing out the most random ass names, okay? But I guess Brandy needed a reminder of her savior. Beyonce definitely wouldn't do no shit like that, so she gonna let it go. Moving on, Princess told her that she gonna get a prenup, and Minnie Teeth was like, so what? And she was like, well, she feels obligated that she needs to tell Ray J. And I was like, what the fuck? I mean, this is so goddamn stupid. And y'all trying our intelligence now, Mona, bitch, okay? Because listen, y'all act like people don't know about these damn prenups. Now, if we don't know shit else about Mary and Kendu's position, the situation that they in right now is that you got to have lawyers present and signatures present. I mean, y'all act like Princess is gonna be able to just, you know, whip the damn prenup out after the wedding and be like, I got you. That shit don't work like that. Ray J gonna find out about it sooner or later. It will definitely be before the wedding, so I don't know why Brandy trying to act like she need to tell Ray J. Minnie Tease was like, you ain't got to say shit. You don't owe neither one of them nothing. You sit your black ass down, grow up, and don't say nothing. Now, Monique meets with Masika to tell her that Brandy got this tape, and, you know, they all outdone, and they can't believe it. Miss me with the hypocritical bullshit, okay? Y'all all women. Y'all all mothers. Y'all all exposing each other. Monique says she found out who the damn tape is. Some dude that, you know, she was in a relationship with. She kept reiterating that it was a real relationship. They was on and off for 2 years, but they eventually broke up because he lived in Las Vegas and she lived in Los Angeles and he couldn't give her what she needed and, you know, all of this. So she was like, Mona told me that she got the nigga coming to town and I'm going to corner him with the cameras and see what he got to say to me. But what's this I hear about Fetty, you know, being on Hazel Lee's song and you saying it's not his voice inflections and all of that. Masika say she heard the song and it didn't sound right and then she called him and he was like, what the fuck? Okay, he had to call the label and tell him to take it down. He never ever said, and she never ever said that it was not his voice. At least she didn't say that he said that. He said he was going to call the label and tell him to take that shit down. So that's what makes me feel like it was him. And like I said, there was some trickery. There was something going on there. All in there with like this here, and they used his voice without him saying so. Okay, but Masika, you know, she gonna change it around for her good on the show. But bitch, you ain't fooling me. Something's up with that song. That's probably him on there. Do you guys think I'm right or wrong? Okay, they trying to mush over this song, y'all. I'm telling you, they trying our intelligence. Now Moniece, she meet with old boy about the damn tape. She can't believe that he would violate her in so many different ways on so many different levels. What are those levels, Moniece? Let us know. So she was like, so, you know, how you gonna give Jason a tape? Philip was just like, and I want y'all to listen real hard here. Philip said, no, see, what happened was I had the phone, I lost the phone. And in big old Los Angeles, of all the people in the world to find the phone, Jason Lee, the most messiest blogger who can't nobody fucking stand, who happens to be on the show with you, found the damn cell phone. And he looked in the phone to find out whose phone it was, and that's when he saw the video on there. Because I guess they ain't got locks on their phones. You motherfuckers know you got locks on these goddamn phones. You ain't got shit just willy-nilly all out there for everybody to see. So he tried to put that over on Moniece, and Moniece was like, nigga, a lie don't care who the fuck tell it. I know you don't think I'm about to believe that shit. I want the tape. Philip was like, you know, he was just like, well, why are you trying to act like it wasn't consensual? She said, I didn't say it wasn't consensual. I said, I want the tape. Give me the shit back. He was like, I ain't got the tape. Then all of a sudden, now he got the tape. And it's only one tape. Okay? And he gonna get it to the lawyers, you know. So I was just like, Philip, what is it gonna be? Why they got this confused ass little nigga on there? I heard that the damn tape was her underage anyway. So they was never gonna be able to put the tape out without there being some child pornography charges, and that's probably the real reason why the shit didn't ever come out. But they fussing, he laughing, she slaps him, security comes in. And then the big showdown with Hazel Lee and Masika. Hazel Lee is at some function that she's supposed to be hosting. Masika happens to be there too. They get the fussing, grown-ass woman throwing shade. Masika wants her to apologize for talking about her kid. She said, your child is beautiful. I didn't say nothing about your kid. She was like, you said that wasn't a baby daddy. And then she was like, well, you apologize for saying that wasn't your baby daddy on my song. Okay, so you can see right here we at an impasse. It ain't fixing to happen. I did laugh though when Hazel Lee was like, oh girl, I thought you would have got some work done after you had that baby. You know, I'm actually disappointed. I was like, bitch, that was real slick. And then Masika was just like, oh bitch, you been plucked and tucked and plumped, you know. So I was just like, oh, these two just gonna keep on throwing shade back and forth and whatever. They get to arguing. Well, actually, they didn't even really argue. Masika kind of turned her back. I was like, bitch, don't do that. You got to stay ready. What I always tell y'all, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. As soon as she turned around, you know, Hazel Lee tried to throw the water on her and get to her, but the security came in. I was like, oh, bitch, don't wait. The Michael Jackson. Don't bust up the nose, bitch. What you gonna do? They already told you ain't have much shit to work with. Anyway, y'all, I'm tired of them. This don't even make sense to me. 2 seasons later, Masika, go take care of your child. Hazel, go take care of your cat. Now, Ray J is getting fitted for his tux. Me and Princess, we got into it at my video shoot last week. With all this going on, we got to make sure that we do what we do to make sure this wedding go through. So he's got his dad there. You know, it's a special time, the wedding, fitted for the tux and all, and he's asking his dad's advice. Papa Norwood is giving him the words of a henpecked man. I shouldn't say that. Y'all know Mr. Norwood is henpecked. That's Sonya wear the fucking pants and drawers in that house. But you know, we gonna say his words of encouragement. I'm just like, look, we getting married. I know what I used to do. I don't do that no more. And she know that. I was like, I know that too, Ray, at least for now. He can't figure out what he doing wrong. And Daddy was just like, you know what, Ray, don't even worry about it. You love Princess. Princess love you. You just have to make it in your mind that this is forever. He been chained to Sonya for how long, y'all? And Ray J was like, you know what, he right. This is gonna be forever. They just got wedding jitters. What about Pops telling them how, you know, Sonya was happy when she found out that they was having problems? I was just like, Sonya over there just hating. All of these problems I'm having with Princess probably got my mom's doing the happy dance. But I'm going to take my Pop's advice and calm down and remember that I'm going to love Princess forever. Now, later on, Princess is at the bridesmaids fitting. We done got a new random friend in there we ain't never seen. Supposed to been her friend from a long time ago. I was like, Mona's niece. Brandy is also one of the bridesmaids, okay? And Brandy is hyping her up, you know, how Ray J tore up the prenup, and Princess still got a problem with this prenup because it was still all Sonya's idea. Brandy was just like, look, I know that Sonya loves you unconditionally. I was like, Brandy, 20 on 10, baby. 20 on 10. And at least Princess knows that much. She was just like, yes, that's not true. Okay, she told me with her own mouth that she don't want us to get married. But get this, y'all, Princess is trying to Jedi mind trick us. I was like, bitch, you ain't gonna do it today. Now, Princess wants the prenup because she says that she needs to protect herself. Girl, Ray J don't want your $1,500 in the fucking bank and your label of clothes that ain't nobody fucking wearing, ain't selling no damn where. Hell, you done let the nigga Ike Turner you out your fucking name, and if you get a damn divorce, I guess we ain't even gonna be able to call you Princess Love no more, bitch. We got to go back to calling you Radronisha Davenport. It always be the real pretty light skinned, you know, real pretty girls that come up with some old ghetto ass name. You be like, where you get the fuck that name from? Oh, shit. But to make Princess Love feel better, y'all, we gonna entertain the bullshit, okay? And you gonna make us think that it was her idea to get this prenup and not Sonya's strenuous suggestion. Then she tells us that her biggest problem ain't even with Sonya, that it's with Ray J. And I still don't get all this stress, you know, before the wedding, 2 weeks before the wedding. I mean, yeah, the fucking bridesmaid be done got on your damn nerves. You worried about the damn seating chart. You want to make sure that everybody has a good time. All of that. But if you shouldn't have feelings that you're not marrying the right person, that, you know, having these kind of second thoughts, because that's called intuition. If you feel that kind of stress right before your marriage, right before your wedding, then that probably means that you don't need to get married right now. But what do I know? So she goes to her lawyer and, you know, she says in one breath that she's not trying to take the Norwood Empire. And then in the next breath, she says that, you know what, the nigga want to have a fucking baby on the outside of her, then she was going to take half. And I was like, well, which one is it, princess? That's the same shit that Sonya tried to lay on Ray J last week, right? I mean, there definitely should be a cheating clause in the damn prenup, especially when you marrying a Ray J. We already know that he ain't gonna be able to stay faithful that long, child. They already said that he was fucking around when he was at Chris Brown's house when, you know, the shit went down about the girl, the white chick saying that somebody was that he pulled a gun on her and all of that. So, you know, have the damn cheating clause in there, whatever. All of this before the wedding, I'm just thinking to myself, like, well, did he cheat before the wedding? And Princess don't want to come right out and say that, so now she got to change her heart. But, okay. The wedding is next week. So, Lil Lyrica has come to her senses and realized that she can't be talking to her husband's mama all out the side of her neck like that. And that her mama, Big L, is actually the problem. So she meets with Mama Dap and she apologizes. Mama Dap come in, y'all, she got her Venice Beach t-shirt with the shreds on the bottom. It was all real tight around that midsection. I said, child, Mona, why y'all let this lady get up here with that? Anyway, Mama Dap was like, it's not you, it's your mother. I'm trying now to have a relationship with you, but your mom's is kind of hard. Your mother should start respecting Diamonds and Pearls because he's a good man to you. And I don't like the way your mother treats you, whether you know it or not. Mama Dab say shit. It even hurt her feelings to watch the way Big L run all over Lil Lyrica. Okay, Lil Lyrica still don't even realize it. Mama Dab was like, this child too young. I got Big L's number, okay? She feels threatened by anybody that tries to get close to her daughter. But everybody at this point is sick of Big Lyrica's bullshit. So Lil Lyrica was just like, okay, well, I called my mama. She says she gonna give us a damn car back. And, you know, she don't want Diamonds and Pearls to be there. So I think maybe you should go with me, you know, and she'll see that I'm good with you, and, you know, then she'll be good with me, and she'll be forced to have to get good with you, too. Mama Dad was over there just smiling and shaking her head, that broom hair. I said, okay, listen, I love Mama Dad. I wanted to come back next season. Mona, I'm going to ask you to put a little bit extra in the fucking budget so that they don't have to have, you know, synthetic hair. I'm telling you, Mama Dad just need a few tweaks. Just a few. And she gonna be fine. The lady ain't ugly or nothing. She just needs some help. So they meet Big Lyrica at the beach. You know, Big Lyrica telling us that, you know, she demands respect from Diamonds and Pearls because she don't play that. When Mama Dap and Lil Lyrica pull up in the car, here go Big Lyrica. Pam, what are you doing in my car? Pam, get out of my car. Pam, get out of my car. Did you guys see Mama Dap? She was looking over security like, Mona, ain't nobody told me the bitch was gonna be pulling on me. Mama Dab got to get these camera angles together and quit looking at the fucking camera with a smirk on her face. So anyway, she gets out the car, security rushes up, and this is when the haze is finally lifted from Little Lyrica's eyes, and she sees that her mom really is the problem. Poor child about to have a breakdown, you know, she get to screaming and shit, and I guess that finally opens Big Lyrica's eyes. You know, she was just like, yeah, I mean, this child is my world. Something about when I see Mama Dab, that shit just gets on my fucking nerves. I can't take it. Okay, but I guess I got to accept that she in our family now. I was just like, why you ain't got to accept nothing. You don't want to talk to your daughter no more? Maybe your grandkids or something, and maybe that might be what happens. So, I mean, get with the program or something, right? So she tells Mama Dab, you know what, I'm willing to try. I'm still in my feelings about all the shit that you said. Okay, like she ain't said nothing, but that's neither here nor there. Mama Dab tells us, whether I like it or not, I'm stuck with Lyrica G. At least as long as our kids are married. I was just like, oh, Mama Dab is already counting on it. So Lil Lyrica was just like, y'all, you know, I want y'all to hug and make up, you know. Big Lyrica's like, I'm not hugging her. And Mama Dab was just like, can you hug me? You can hug me. Look, you ain't even mean like that. That ain't even your face. Look at your face. You ain't that type of person. Big Lyrica was just like, all right. You know. So they hug. Alright, and it looked like the shit gonna get off a little bit, but you know, Lil Lyrica pushes them back together, so y'all hug again, okay? They make up. The two old mamas and probably the most entertaining storyline of this entire season, with the exception of Ray J, of course, are friends again. Don't you guys want them to come back next season? I do. Alright, right, you guys, got to get on back to work. Lipstick, Prague with black liner, the same as I've been wearing. It don't really go with my hair all that much, but you know, sometimes I got to get back figuring out what my colors are again. But make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox. Everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. All right. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Till next time, Roxstars. Bye.